Find the distance between the polar coordinates. All right, so these are two polar coordinates. I'm going to kind of draw a rough draft of what's going on. Now, fortunately, both of these have the same magnitude. So if I were to draw like a unit circle with radius 2, both of these would fall on the same circle. Now, 2 pi over 3 is going to live like somewhere around here. Okay, so that's dot number 1. Okay, now that gives me an angle of pi over 3 right there. This is going to be 11 pi over 6. Now, I'm not going to write 11 pi over 6 here because that is not going to be what this angle is. 11 pi over 6 is pi over 6 radians away from the positive x-axis. So what I need to do is I need to find the distance between these 2 points right here. So redrawing this picture out, this is what I know. I know that you're 2. I know that you're 2. I know that this angle is going to be pi over 3 plus pi over 6. So 2 pi over 6, pi over 3, plus pi over 6 is 3 pi over 6, or pi over 2. Okay, so you are going to be 2 pi over 2 and 2. Now, I'm going to pretend that I don't know that this is a 90-degree angle because I want to treat this as if it's any old radian that I can handle. So if you have a side angle side situation where you're trying to find the opposite side, we use what's called the law of cosines. The law of cosines says that if you have a leg, another leg, and a big angle in between that leg, I can take the hypotenuse that I have, square it. That's going to equal a squared plus b squared equals 2ab cos big C. That's the law of cosines. And what this does is this gives me all of this information, and I'll be able to find little c, which is what I'm trying to find. So little c squared equals 2 squared plus 2 squared. That's supposed to be minus, and I don't know why I wrote out an equal sign, minus 2 little a, little b, cos big C, which is pi over 2. C squared is 4 plus 4 minus 8 times cos 2 or pi over 2, which is 0. So you go away. C squared is 8. Square root both sides, and you get the square root of 8, which is the square root of 4 times 2, which is 2 root 2. So C, regular C, is 2 root 2. Regular C is 2 root 2. And that's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find the distance between these 2 points. So I found it. And that distance is 2 root 2. Now, if we were to just go back here in the first place, I would have realized that, well, wait a minute, you're 90 degrees, which means you're 45 and you're 45. How do I know that? Well, these two are the same. So this is a 45-45 triangle, 45-45-90 triangle, which means that these two guys just make you 2 root 2. But I did law of cosines anyway because it's fun.